starts drawing fouls. The quarter jump shooter likes to pump fake and get to the free throw line that way. But he really mixed it up, try to get guys involved. So it's kind of tricky because it kind of throws you off. Sometimes you expect them. You always expect them to shoot, but then when the passes a couple of times, you get a little waxed. And he did a good job with that. We just did a great job overall as a team.
So you either get 7 days off or 9 days off. You've been through it before now quite a bit. Does that help in terms of that rhythm in this rest period?
It does. I would prefer the 7. Too much time, doesn't really help. But unfortunately, we have a veteran team, so guys can get their bodies right, so we can get ready for the next battle.
Let's talk about the contributions you get from all your different players. Korver was big again tonight. Kyrie in the fourth quarter, especially. Let's talk about the balance of this team.
Our balance is tremendous. At one point in the fourth quarter, we had 3 starters on the bench, and our bench guys were going out there playing extremely well. And that's another good plus about our team because guys don't get salty that they're not in the game. We understand what this is about and what we're trying to accomplish. But it was an unbelievable shooting display Kyle put on for us. So it was great. That's why he's here, and that's why we've got so many shooters around Bron and Kai so they can make plays.
You've been that igniter so many times when you get hot. Watching Kyle do it, can you describe how it kind of reverberates to the team?
Oh man, it's fun. I've been waiting to see it. So, he had that one game in Indiana, but I didn't travel with the team. But finally being out there on the court with him while he's doing it is a treat to watch.
So that's why there's a great shot of you jumping up and down on the bench when that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whenever he shoots the ball, you got to anticipate it going in. He shoots so consistent and the same way over and over again. And then once you talk to him about his shot, he dissects people's shot better than anybody I've seen, even with mine. So it's great to have him.
Kevin said a little bit ago he still doesn't feel like you guys there's another level you can still get to. Do you feel that too?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially the way we played in the second half. They came back, took the lead at one point. We have to kick it into another gear at that point, especially during a closeout game. You never want to give a team hope for anything. So, we know that from being down 3-1. So, regardless if you're down 3-0 or up 3-0, 3-1, it doesn't matter. You don't want to give any team any hope.
Being 8-0 after the way you guys finished this March and April, do you relish that anymore just because it didn't look like?
No, we knew it was going to take a while for us to get what we were looking for. And just so happened the playoffs were around the corner, and we found it. So now all it is bottling it up and sustaining it for the next, however many games it takes us.
With all these days off, do you watch the other games? You watch, say, Boston, Washington? Do you look at the West at all? What do you do in this off time?
I watch the golf channel. I don't watch it, honestly. I try not to. If I do watch the games, I gotta play some music or something in the back because I don't like everything else that goes along with just the game. So, but for the most part, I don't watch it. I watch the golf channel.
JR, 6 sweeps in the last 3 years, 8-0 this year, last year. Are those numbers incredible to you?
Yes and no. You're extremely happy to be a part of it and all of that, but at the same time, you're not satisfied I'm not satisfied with what we're doing. I know us as a team, we're not satisfied. We swept a lot of teams, and we still only won 1 championship. So that's what it's all about. If you go 7 games or only play 4, at the end of the day, if you don't hold that gold ball up, you did it for nothing.
When Kyrie's going for 11 in the row in the fourth, is that kind of what you expect?
I expect him to score every time he touches the ball, honestly. I've said it time and time again to our guys, he's the best offensive player I've ever seen. There's no part of his game that on the offensive end that he doesn't have. He can post up, he can finish, shoot free throws, shoot the 3, pull off the dribble, catch and shoot, create for teammates. He's got it all. So.
John Daly won today, by the way.
Did he?
Thanks, everybody.